It's your boy, Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody did my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly, David, thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Jason Tate out there with Wood, and it's Porter in at the point. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We should see a ton of three-point attempts tonight, Chris. You played with some great shooters in your career. How would some of them fare, you think, in this three-point shooting era?
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that could shoot. Let me start my rookie year. We go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Mullin? You heard of that guy? Yeah, Peja, you too. Oh, I can't forget my man Tracy Murray. Oh, Tim Legler. He won the NBA, not only three-point shooting contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. I played with some shooters.
Green against Curry. Outside Gordon. There's the three, and it's sent back by Drummond. Outside Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go. Curry against Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
And still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard in the league with this much potential in quite some time. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 9 points for Kevin Durant.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Now here's Gordon. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The reach of Simmons, and then coming into play on these blocks. You got to be careful shooting around this guy. It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
And KD, here we go.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Green. Passes it to Wood. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? Hits the front of the rim and out. Brooklyn leading by 7. And finished off by KD.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his boards.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man.
And finished off by Porter.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game.
Oh, and look out. KD is just hurting everyone's feelings with that slam. Simply amazing.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Wood against Drummond. And here is Tate. Gordon up on top. Up again. And Wood stays with it.
It's plays like these Wood was given more opportunity recently. I mean, his motor will never stop.
The three from KD. And the Nets, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Green. Wood in the post. Defended by Drummond. Wood can't hit. And Drummond kicks to Durant. It's stolen by Tate. And now here comes Gordon leading the break over Durant. And it's Gordon missing.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Nets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Green. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Andre Drummond. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Seth Curry. Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving. Shoots from the corner. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Martin.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
All-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Now Schroeder. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay-in.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Green. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Irving dishes to Harris. Back to Irving. 23 seconds left in the first. Pass to Harris. And Simmons kicks to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
With 4 seconds on the clock, that doesn't go either for Schroeder.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. His production. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hand.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on their opposing shooters in general.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Durant, and it's Irving in at point guard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. So it's the Rockets now. 15-point game. Christopher the pass to Tate. It's sent back down by Simmons. The three from KD. Knocks down the three ball. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Here's Christopher. The second chance effort. It's sent back down by Simmons.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Inside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And really hard trying to distract Aldridge. I mean, when this guy's determined to score, he's going to capitalize no matter what.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Simmons. Seth Curry comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Irving. Now here's Gordon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Griffin with some nice D.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Wood. Rockets trail by 21. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Now Porter after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. They need this one. Rebound, Brooklyn. Left side, Brown. To the inside. Porter, no luck. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Brooklyn. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Timeout called the Rockets. And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, every team needs to stretch the floor. He brings a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. I mean, that's why
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Nets.
Durant just inside the line. No good with the wing jumper.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Good. KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many close.
A pass to Christopher.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Here's Wood. The offensive rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jalen Green. What's the status there, David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic training for the Rockets. Apparently, he's experiencing neck spasms, and that's putting him in a lot of pain. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and we hope to see him back on the court soon.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually. Finish soft. Either obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Gordon. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Pass to Wood. Wants to get it to Tate and does. The shot off that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Oh, Griffin in position. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take it.
And the three-ball. Good.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Wood, high post. Green breaking loose. Wood can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gordon inside, covered by Mills. And it's sent back by KD.
But Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 34 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is...
We've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of those.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
So on the floor for Houston. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. Wood out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
KD against Gordon. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got his second basket.
Yeah, showing how effective he can be. It's crucial that Gordon plays with confidence close to the bucket.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris has checked in, and the Rockets making a change here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Passes it to Simmons. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And Simmons kicks to Curry. In the corner, Irving with it. Nets with the new shot clock. Shoots over Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
The handles Irving possesses. I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, told me Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Brown in for Curry. Christopher, look at that.
Christopher.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Pass to Christopher. Houston moving the ball around. Tate the pass to Schroeder. Over to the left wing. Christopher, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
That one drops for him.
He's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Schroeder against Irving. Here's Şengün. Over Aldridge. Here's Schroeder. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Wasted no time on that one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Schroeder, covered by Mills. Outside Matthews. Martin kicks to Matthews. It's hauled in by Brown. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from KD.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. That's tipped. The pass to Christopher. Here's Şengün. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Stolen away. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for Dennis Schroeder.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
KD's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Schroeder outside. Over in the corner, Matthews. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Here's the lob to the hoop. And so it's Brooklyn. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. Dragic is out there with Mills. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Christopher the pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Wall against Dragic. He feeds it to Griffin. Up top, Dragic. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Claxton. They get it back, and Griffin stays with it.
He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
Porter against Thomas. And Porter, here we go. Not going to go that time. Excellent D from Thomas. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Outside for Griffin. Porter with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. Porter's running and finished off by Porter.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Brooklyn making some changes. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Patty Mills. Porter passes to Fernando. He can't hit that time. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And it's the Rockets on the break, and a wide open look for Porter. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And the awareness of Wall, a guy you can count on to find the open man.
Durant for three, and the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Garuba. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Garuba's got his first 2 points. They double-team KD. Dishes it to Dragic. Back to Durant. The three. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Christopher. He's guarded by Thomas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Fearless, tenacious scorer. I mean, Durant only needs to see one drop through. I mean, you know he's feeling it.
Wall looking for an opening, and Wall slams it home.
You gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Swiped it away.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal.
So for the Nets, Andre Drummond's checked in for Griffin. And LaMarcus Aldridge is subbed in for Durant. Dragic finds Harris. That one doesn't drop. Gordon with the defensive effort. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes it to Harris. Just 3 to shoot. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And you can tell the coaching staff likes to see this from Harris. So good at taking what's available.
And here's Wall outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. The three from Thomas. No good on that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outside, Wall. Shoots. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Christopher, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. There's Thomas with the three. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Outside Gordon. Pass to Garuba. Second chance shot. The pass to Fernando. They shoot again. It's rebounded by Aldridge. The Nets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for
KD.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's sent back by Drummond. Outside Thomas. Pass to Drummond. Here's Claxton. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's Wall. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
And when Wall faces up, this is the most natural area for him. Medium range.
And it's blocked. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Brown. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Nails the corner three.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Here's Claxton. Here's Drummond. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.